Hey, what's up, everybody? iCkEdMeL on the check-in Sunday night. Gonna run a little intro video. Let me set up some of the tags and a little bit of the description. All right, we're live. Checking the connection. Let me double check the sound too, because I got this new mic, not new mic, but a new interface set up, and it was kind of causing problems. Let's see real quick. Let me down too, because yeah, we're good. We are good. Estamos bueno. Estamos bueno. Vamos a hacer esto aquí, poner el video, a empezar. Oh, I'm right here. I'm still here. Boom. Wait, that looks kind of weird. What's going on with that? Oh, there we go. I fixed it. All right, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm going to show you some craziness. Let's check out some craziness, man. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you're safe. How does the audio sound? It's good? Everything good? Lisa, Shar, Katrina, Emmy. Make sure we're on Facebook. Facebook acts a little funky sometimes. Okay, we're actually good. I'm here to be by myself. I'm here to come out and think and reflect. Yo. All right, man. What's up? What is up, man? Checking in. I hope you guys are doing well. All right. Crazy things going on all over the world. And I was browsing some videos, man. Came across something crazy. Now, if you guys remember the people that come regularly, there was a video with the python, the snake. That was nuts. And then there was that dog that was running just down across the street and then randomly runs to this family and starts attacking a little girl. Well, this one, and I pulled up a couple other videos too that we can check out after we watch this main one. The other videos were just kind of for fun. I wasn't sure if I was going to come out or not tonight, but after I seen this, I was like, yo, let me share this video. Would love to know what you guys would have done in this kind of situation. Hey, Katrina. And then tomorrow we get back to work, working hard. cramming out the videos. Please hit the like, please subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, the like button, all that good stuff. We're going to be pumping out content. All right. So let me switch it over. Pansy, what's up? And you guys let me know too if out of nowhere the thing just starts cutting in and out like let me know, because then I'll have to modify it. It should be fine because I double checked before, but this new thing's a little wonky. So well, yeah, and just a little quick warning for anybody that's sensitive. If you don't want to, I mean, it's not like gory, but you know, the dog's biting a person, but you're not going to actually see anything like blood or stuff like that. But dog attacks and seriously injures postal worker. It takes several residents over 5 minutes to free the man by hitting the dog with objects. Okay. Has anybody ever been chased by a dog? Has anybody ever been bitten by a dog? I think I was chased once or twice. Once I ran, the other time I didn't. Kind of. Well, how would I run if I'm not being chased? I think there was only one time. I don't think I've ever really gotten bitten either. They've tried to a couple times. Like I had a couple of them like snap at me, but nothing ever, serious. And I used to have a pit bull too for quite a while. One of my exes. So, all right, let's check it out, man. Yo, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. I know it's Sunday, kind of late. I'm already past my marker for the audience for the weekend. Let me see. What's the best? I'm thinking something like this. Put the chat away. Audio. Make sure the filter. Okay. So literally this car pulls up, okay? There's a postal worker being attacked by a pit bull. I've always wondered what I would do in this type of situation, and I'm thinking what I would have done if I was here. Hindsight's always 2020. You get this out of the screen. And you got the one person like kind of patting the dog, trying to kind of like, I don't know. These dogs, man, when they grip, they grip. They don't let go.
Man, this is crazy. They fired.
To me, at this point, I might have just taken the car, slowly driven it towards the dog, tell the guy, yo, hold still. And I'm going to try to take out half of the dog. Let me just try to stay still, man. I trust me. You see my last video? I would totally slowly pull up my car and run this shit over.
Department getting, did it? Is that? Oh, fuck, man.
Loud.
What the hell? If I go out there, oh God, this lady about to go out there and it's gonna attack him. Then I gotta go out here now.
Actually, at least she's trying more than everybody else, kind of. So she got a broomstick now, and she's trying to, get this dog off. We just started. Yeah, man, poor old lady. She's trying, but yo, this dude literally takes, I think, a garbage can or something and just plops this shit. Nothing, yo, nothing. Hey, the woman's throwing down more than the guys. I mean, one guy tried. This guy has like one of those little small shovels in his hand. Bro, if it was me, if I would have had my, my machete or my bat, I would do it. I would do it, man. I mean, this thing, I didn't know they realized they gripped that hard. Like they're super determined. They don't get off. Kicking, hitting it. Crazy. So now he has that's like the, what is that? The lock, right? It locks onto the steering wheel for the car. This is pretty hard. Still, I don't know if I'm allowed to. Still, bro, you got to go full force. You need a nice size bat. You got to go full force, or machete, and just go get off with it, man.
Give me some water. Give me some water.
Oh, what else would you do? Or if somebody had a gun?
Fuck.
Let me call 911. The thing is, too, man, that could be somebody's kid next time. A wild ass animal. I guess whoever trained the dog. I don't know what they. So this guy goes inside his house and comes back out. What's kind of interesting about this guy? I don't know. Does he have a belt or a leash? I'm like, is this your dog? But he says it's not his dog. But it's kind of weird.
Hey! Get him off.
This dude brings a sledgehammer. You should have came out with that shit the first time. At least he's helping. I'm not trying to like shit on the guy or anything like that. But bro, that's literally the only thing that's gonna be be able to stop this thing. Yeah, I give a warning at the beginning. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. But yeah, the dog needs to be taken down. And who knows? Maybe it's not. I wouldn't. Who knows who trained that dog? I don't know if that. Sometimes these dogs are forced to fight and they're in a abusive whatever. Regardless, though, at the current time and moment, you gotta just eliminate the threat, and that could be somebody's kid, somebody's baby. So fuck that. So this guy's kind of freaking out. Let me see if I can make out what he said. Jesus Christ, bro. It's not even my dog. Get your mother effing ass in the house. So is it your dog or isn't it your dog? Well, the dog's trying to bite him now. Bro.
Here. This hot water.
Oh man, don't leave the old lady though.
Get in.
Don't leave the old lady.
Oh,
Thank you.
oh, fuck.
Oh, I think the dog's injured now. That's what happened.
Oh, fuck.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
No problem, man.
Oh, he got him in the car. Yo, salute to the community and stuff, or at least trying to help the guy out. I mean, it took a while.
This fucking dog's sick.
Maybe he got rabies. Bro, to me, probably not the craziest, but one of the craziest. How long it took. Lucky it was just his foot. I wonder when this happened too, what the current time of this is. Let me see. Can I flip this? Okay. Hit it with the car. Sorry, it had to be done. What would you guys do? What do you think should have been done? I don't know, man. Could be the training. Could be maybe that dog was a dog that was forced to fight and now somebody abandoned it or escaped. I don't know. I hate to say this, but ultimately the dog has been failed in its training, supervision, etc. I would have absolutely no qualms about braining that dog the second that man was being attacked and couldn't defend himself. Hammer, bat, cinder block, tire iron, would should skull crush instantly. Shouldn't have had to happen ever, but if it comes down to a human on duress and a dog that has a predisposition for biting people, it's a no-brainer. Well, there's some people too that are animal lovers, and there's some people that are going to say that this is wrong. There's some people that prefer animals over humans, you know? I had to rescue another dog from a pit bull once. All it took was one good blow to the neck with a 3.5 length of a Schedule 40 pipe. Somebody said, "Are people effing retarded?" Can I even say that word? I don't know. Is that a cancel word? I'm just reading what they're saying. Look, come on, curb stomp the dog, effing boot over it. I think what happened was people were kind of afraid. You don't know those. I mean, I never had to go through this, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That dog could turn around, let go, and bite on somebody else. I would think the worst thing to probably do is be laying down on the floor, because I'm thinking that thing could come for your neck next. You know? Yeah, those pit bull locks. I used to have a pit bull. They have a I don't know if it's a bad reputation or a stereotypical reputation, but I do believe it's how you raise them, because I had a big ass baby. Mine was a big baby. He was a good dog. You gotta, these days, man, or we're gonna take a look at some videos. These days, the more and more I'm seeing, and my own little weird encounter at Target, which was, you know, it was nothing. It was really nothing. But just all the different things that I'm seeing, we're gonna pull up some other videos. You gotta have something on you. And I'm not saying it doesn't have to be a gun or whatever, but you have to have, I mean, it can't hurt, but you have to have something on you, because people, anything can happen at any moment. Human, animal, whatever. Like these crazy people. Fascists and anti-fascists exchange paintballs and mace as police watch today. Portland, Oregon. I guess Portland is still going bad. That place has really turned to crap. Has Portland always been crap, or it's just with all this stuff going on? Get myself on the screen. You have to train those types of dogs. Only two things can piss me off to that point. It's unnecessary shit with animals and children. It happens a lot of times too, where these kids are getting attacked, and you hear the stories, even family pets, right? You hear the stories of the family pets that out of nowhere just turned on a child and killed a baby and all that kind of stuff. Killed a, you know, a child. Let's check this out. I saw a little bit of this video and I was kind of surprised. I guess these people are having a little war with each other. And so one group has paintball guns and the other one has like mace or something. Let's see. They're like bear spray. There's a guy in a wheelchair. They're shooting out the guy in the wheelchair. Bro, this dude. So they even have handgun paintball. I could not see myself. I love paintball. I used to play paintball. I love paintball. I couldn't see myself in public with it because I would just feel like I'd get shot. Like the police would shoot and kill me, walking around some shit like that. These guys are super comfortable. I guess is that a thing that they do out there? Just normal shit and just firing it. And then, but there's a cop right there. And then they're cursing at the cops. Do your effing job. Amazing. Ooh, German Shepherd. Damn. I used to love those dogs. I never had a German Shepherd, but those used to be one of my favorites. I don't know what's going on there, man. This is kind of weird. This made me think of the Target person. Vince Neil looking freak harass random lady shopping. Bro, you better start carrying something with you. You better go on Amazon, go order you some police grade mace or something.
Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up.
Bruh. I'm telling you guys, man. I'm telling you. I'm going to start being on my stuff. I'm going to go make sure I do the appropriate. I've been saying I'm going to do the appropriate things for a long time. I'm going to do my stuff just, you know, for protection in case, because these people are wilding, bro.
Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up.
Bruh. You guys want to see something real quick? Let me see if I can show you something. Let me show you something. More madness. I made this video earlier, but I haven't posted it. I think maybe tomorrow, depending on how I feel. I don't think I did. I just kind of did a whatever video, but the situation was crazy. There's more craziness and insanity going on everywhere. Hey, what's up, iCkEdMeL? And I wanted to let's get past all this mumble. So, have you guys seen the one lady that was stuffing her 5-year-old into a trunk? Let me just show you that clip real quick. The lady supposedly is homeless, but stuffing her 5-year-old into a trunk. There's actual video footage. Apparently, she's homeless. Bieber sent this story to me. Leave it to Bieber. So, I mean, I guess now in 2021, this is nothing. This is like the normal average thing. And again, another 5-year-old. All the kids are moving in fives. The number 5. I don't know what's going on with that, but let's check this out.
So now,
first there's this story. This is a local story. Another weirdo. This is recently.
police say
This was Pembroke Pines.
it was a 17-year-old that found 2 cameras in a bathroom. She even confronted the instructor. Police say he tried to destroy that evidence. Those cameras are found inside his studio here in Pembroke Pines.
Damn.
64-year-old Robert
Bro, look at this guy's eyes. Jesus.
Franco is accused of video voyeurism and tampering with evidence at his martial arts studio
Oh, man. Underage kids, I guess. Underage, damn.
in Pembroke Pines.
So this guy's a martial arts instructor, and he had hidden cameras. This is close to me. Hidden cameras in the bathroom for kids. I mean, it's a. The kids were there were like under 18. He does look weirdo, right? I need some weirdo merch. I need a weirdo series.
Pembroke Pines police said in a release, quote, a female student noticed 2 hidden cameras placed within picture frames on a shelf.
Oh, picture frames. I guess it must be, I guess you can buy that kind of stuff. They have stores like that. I mean, they have places like that. You can buy hidden cameras. I've always heard of like, I don't know, like the stuffed teddy bear, the stereotypical thing, but I didn't know they had things to go into picture frames.
Located in the Academy's restroom.
The content has been a wide variety of victims.
Spy shops. There you go, Victoria. Yeah.
At a time that's most sensitive to the victims.
Police say they seized a phone, computer, and videos of people undressing and using the studio bathroom.
Summer camp. Look at that. Look, hold on.
Phone, computer,
Summer
and
camp.
videos of people
And your kids there.
undressing and using.
Summer camp. Advertising towards kids. Look at this. Summer camp for kids. No school, don't worry. We got you. That's what it says. Don't worry. Wow. I mean, I don't know. Nothing else to say, bro. And let me just skip real quick towards this lady. I may post this tomorrow, but I just want to show you this clip. Imagine you just walking and you're hearing something. You turn around and you see somebody stuffing a child in the trunk. right? That stood up and said something. Okay, I mean, I could just kind of imagine this.
Dude, you can't.
Imagine you're just walking, you see something like this. Somebody literally stuffing a child like this, and now in 2021, I guess this is like you just not that crazy anymore, right? Regular shit.
Dude,
Oh
you
my
can't
God.
put that kid in the trunk. Dude, you cannot put your kid in the trunk. You cannot have that kid in the trunk. Take the kid out the trunk.
Dude, I was gonna take him.
Dude.
Check this out.
No,
Jesus
no, dude.
Christ. And when I saw that video, bro, at first I was like, maybe this is fake. Maybe this is fake or whatever. Then I went online and I looked it up. No, it's a real story. The lady got arrested. She was actually charged. She also violated a restraining order. I don't know how, who, what. I don't know if the son. I don't know. The sad thing is that she was homeless with that kid. The good thing is that maybe this woman catching that saved this child. Who knows where this kid might, he might have been the next missing child or missing dead child. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, this is another crazy one, man. This is recent too. This video is not graphic. I saw the more graphic video where this guy is shot. So there's a place in Oakland, Chinatown, which I hear is like a really bad area. I don't know anything about it. Googling shooting Oakland, Chinatown for more details and updates reveals this currently a bad place to hang out. So this guy was just trying to defend his friends. They were getting robbed in broad daylight because this is where we're at. That's what I'm saying. Everybody needs to start being aware and having something, some sort of whatever, you know. In this situation too, if somebody comes up to you with a gun, I guess you just give up your stuff, you know, at the end of the day. But check this out. So the robbery is already taking place. You got to be looking like right here to this corner. Let's start it again. So the guy literally comes up behind him. Now this car here, I think this is like the getaway car. This is planned. Coming behind him. They have guns. Pull out their guns. I mean, this guy's super courageous. Courageous guy for trying to defend his friend. You know, I believe he's okay too. The video that I saw, they were treating him and he looked to be fine, but he did get shot. There's the car. Little cocksuckers there. You gotta watch out for people like this. Thieving in the, well, I was gonna say thieving in the night, but they're just doing it in the broad daylight. Sneaky, reptilian-like, snake-like, lurking, waiting. And I wonder, did they even get anything from this? Play it one more time. But this is all planned out. This is like, to me, it seems like very routine. They've probably done this before. The setup, okay, I'm going to be parked here, double parked, whatever. You run up, get somebody, and maybe they expected this to go without a hitch, and they really didn't need to shoot him. I don't know if somebody else got shot too. Man, brave kid, man. Brave guy. That's what time it is these days. That's what's going on now. Everywhere, all day long. Well, maybe not everywhere, but it can happen anywhere. There was that woman too in New York that got shot. You guys saw that video? I'm not going to play it here because think that one's a little too graphic. Like they literally show her getting shot in the head. I mean, there might be a censored one, but that whole situation, I actually downloaded the safe pictures. So I can show you a little bit. Okay, yeah, these are the safe pictures. Wait, oops. Why am I not on screen? Oh, there we go. So you guys saw this? Yeah, this was in Brooklyn, right? Momo said point blank in Bushwick. So apparently they knew each other. Well, it's believed because before this happened, they were at a funeral. It was a big funeral, and both of these people were there. I had this woman's name. Let me at least pull up her name real quick. I started to kind of start, but I didn't get to do it today. Just bring this up left screen. There you go. The Delia Johnson, and she's also a mother. Delia's family members said she was an entrepreneur who was raising her 17-year-old daughter as a single mother. They described the victim as a vivacious and generous person. Police have not released the motive, but Delia's sister, Cordelia, speculated that she might have been killed out of envy. She had her own business. She was an entrepreneur. Fashion was her passion. So this happened at 9:40 p.m. on Wednesday when a blonde woman dressed in all black I don't know what that says, what they wrote there, ambled up to her from behind. I heard something too, like maybe this might have been a setup because supposedly she had gotten a call. And so she was hanging out with people and she left to go to this area. I haven't had a chance to look up the full details, but I was going to do a story on that because I figured maybe I could put a name to the face because we all just know her as the woman that was shot in New York and Brooklyn, or at least I did. That's where people seem to be referring to as. So just like that, in an instant, you go to a funeral, people just shoot and kill you. And a lot of these people too that I see, there is no kind of morality with these people that are doing all these killings. And a lot of this stuff is self-destruction. A lot of these people going and killing parents, killing kids, and discriminating. They don't give a shit. Doing some dirty sneak shit too, coming up behind her like that. You know? Oh, here's another picture of her. So that's the person that got killed in New York. Just like that. It was so wild to see that video because the person walked up so calmly, like just like nothing. Walked up and shot her. And then just slowly, doesn't even run. Just slowly walks back to the car, closes the door. From what I saw, if I can remember correctly, when she was in the car, she was sitting there for a minute. It looked like some guy had walked by or somebody walked by and they like knocked on the car for her to like leave. And so it seems like there's multiple people involved, if you ask me. Looks like it. Real dirty, real dirty. That's how people are. Let's see where we're gonna go. Okay, we saw that. Oh, this was nuts. Okay, so let's check it out. Let's keep the rhythm going. You broke my car. Both in my book, both of these people are crazy. Both of them. And there's so much going on these days, man. Any day could be your day. You got the global situation going on. And you got people going crazy. Hey, Sin, what's up? Welcome. So let's check this out. So this woman backs out and hits this guy.
This lady is running into this guy. Basically, she backed up into him, and then he didn't move because he hasn't moved yet. And then she's gonna run into him. Oh my god!
So this chick is adamant to get out.
Because he hasn't moved yet. And then
he pulls up and then reverses back. Double down.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh, she's in the car.
And this dude, and this is what kills me or just surprised me. So now he's using his body as a shield to what? Stop her from hitting his car? Bro, this is some Hyundai shit. Yo, let the shit go. You're going to get this back. I don't know if you have insurance or not. It's not worth your life. This dude is using his body as a human shield. That's the time that we're on.
Why are you going behind my car? You're hitting me. Behind my car. You broke my car. You broke my car.
Do you have your car? Call the police. Call it heart rate.
He's still there.
Oh my god, hold on.
Bro.
You need to move!
Bro, tell me this guy's not an idiot. You're going to lose your life over this shit? Bro, dude, you step to the side, record everything, document what you need. You're just setting, this is the value of your life. That's what you're saying. That's crazy to me.
I can't. Sir, you need to move!
And he's still there. Bro.
Get away from my car. Get away from my car.
Hello, there was an accident in the parking lot, at Target, on parking lot, in Frisco.
Oh, shit. Crazy.
Driver's license.
Oh, she almost got into another thing. Imagine she got swiped right there on the side there. I don't know what's going on these days, bro. The dude was willing to lose his life over that shit. I mean, it would suck losing my car, but I'm not going to be using myself as a shield. Hell nah. This video is really short. I wanted to see the whole thing, but I don't know where it's at. This is an Uber driver. There's so many of these kind of videos online, but you can tell it's recent, safe, and secure.
Get out of my car. Get out of my... Okay, I'm going to report you. You're going to go to jail. You're touching me now. That is the reason. Here you go. Here you go. I'm recording. Get out of my car. Get out of my car. You're dangerous to me. You're hitting me.
He's the type to kill you and do what this other woman did. Chop people know she seems like that. You got to watch out for these people too. You see them how they act in society. Imagine how they are in their own homes.
I'm going to report your cop. I'm going to report your cop.
Have to chop somebody up too.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Oh, she hit him in the eye too. Oh, long with her nail got him in the eye. Jesus. This is kind of funny, yo. I really kind of came on to laugh tonight, but some messed up shit going on.
Yeah. You are worthless. No need for You're the type where your mother should have swallowed and your father should have pulled out. Instead, I'm stuck with something, a piece of shit like you.
Can I see you again?
Fuck you. Come outside and you will.
Ooh.
Hello.
No jode, no jode. This is kind of funny too. Somebody titled it R. Kelly's dog got out the yard again. No audio. Damn, bro. Disrespect. This is kind of crazy too. I don't know when this is from. Looks kind of old the way the quality looks, but oh, they set out strips for him to stop him. Not today.
got that.
Yeah. What was this? Oh, this is the one I meant to show you. This was crazy. For clip 2.
What the? What the?
I don't know, man. Crazy everywhere. Everywhere I go, everywhere I see. Karen.
Go away. Go away. I'm just trying to drive safely. I'm just trying not to get hit by idiots.
Don't you ever put your finger up at me ever again. And watch
do you want
yourself.
Do you want me to report to the cops? I will.
Please do. Call them.
Because I'm just trying to drive safe.
Call them.
I'm just trying to drive safely.
So that is an open threat that you're not going to follow through with. Call the police right
What threat?
now.
For asking you to drive safe?
Yeah.
That's a threat? Lady, go away, please.
No, you threatened me by saying you'd call the cops.
No, I said if you hit me, it's going to be on my dash cam. Those were my exact words.
Oh, no.
Those were my exact words. And I have it on footage. So
Right,
you
let's
want
get it up there. Call the cops, and I'll wait right here.
Lady, go away, please.
I'll do it.
No, seriously, go away.
There we go.
You're harassing me. Go away.
Go away.
I'm just going to ignore you. And your ass is going to be on live if you keep this shit up.
I think that's kind of it. Just wanted to pop in. I'm going to see if I find anything else real quickly, but I just want to show you guys that video and kind of pop in and say hi. I hope you guys are safe. Hope you're doing all right. Tomorrow we're getting back to the regular content, man. So we're going to start covering a lot of craziness everywhere. All over the world. I'm done with Kanye West. I just saw the thing pass on Kanye West. Donda has a new release. I don't care. Tired of that shit. Keep changing the dates and doing these little weirdo performances. Done with you. But no, I think that's it. I think that's it for tonight, yeah. I think what I'll do tonight is I'll probably prep for a video tomorrow. As far as Marcel Botello, for the people that have been following that, all the dates got rescheduled, I guess, or changed or something. And so I know I saw this for, let's see real quick. This is from the Facebook group. Reset date 8/19. Let me show that on the screen real quick. 8/19, if they let me show it. 8:30 a.m. So maybe we'll be back here again on the 19th to see if we can try to catch something. Oh, I forgot I got to do the Lisa video. Bro, I completely forgot about that. Oh, Lord. But yeah, no, you guys be safe. And if you haven't checked out a couple of videos you should check out. If you haven't checked, if you show you this real quick. This is a good one, okay? This one here, if you haven't, for the people that are here, you want some, God, I can't talk. You want something to watch or listen to? Thessalonica and Randy Allen. This is some crazy ass story where the woman chopped up the guy, did all kinds of shit, and made the kids help. Fucking weirdo stuff, okay? I gotta check up on Jacqueline. This woman was just killed. Somebody walked up to the car, shot her. Her kid was in the car. Darius Swain, if you guys missed it, I did an update today as well. I don't know. You might have missed the notifications. Darius Swain, crazy update with that. The father's brother supposedly he left the gun on top of the refrigerator. And I guess Darius had the gun. That's what they're saying, because his body was found behind a Walmart. Allegedly, the gun was found there with his body. The father said, I think the father said that police told him they believe it was self-inflicted. Police say no foul play suspected. Super weird, bizarre story. Oh, I got to check on Michael Vaughn too. Michael Vaughn has another one, missing boy. Ashley, no updates. I haven't heard nothing ever since she was found. That's kind of what happens with those stories a lot of times. Once the person is found, people just want to, I guess, keep to themselves, whatever. I think that's it. And I'm working on a playlist. Let's see where we're at. I got to make this better. But I'm working on a playlist that has some of the interesting missing person cases, like Noemi. Juan, I haven't seen no updates. I know that the woman, that crazy ass woman that wants to be down with kids and stuff, got arrested, but I don't know what happened since. And I looked yesterday, I haven't seen nothing. Cash, Gernon, I haven't seen nothing either. I have to check. There's probably been updates. I haven't looked in a while. Layla, Samuel. So a lot of different things going on. So, all right. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Take care. Love you. Appreciate the support. Trying to climb the ladder. We're at what are we at? 42.4. Okay, 42.4K subs. Try to get it to 43. All right. And I want to do another trial. I really want to do another trial like we did Ronnie. I missed out on one story already. I don't know if it's too late to do it now, but I want to sit in on a trial. We can do something like that. Oh, the baby got canceled. You had to apologize. They don't play. Tracy said ending news on the little boy. Are you talking about Michael? Michael, I don't think there's nothing. I'll double check real quick, but Michael, I don't think there's nothing. I've been also looking at Samuel Olsen. I haven't seen really anything either. There's a bunch of stories that now we're gonna have to go back and like track for updates and stuff. No, just that dozens gather for a motorcycle ride support to support the family of missing Fruitland boy. That's it. I saw that the babysitter was catching heat on Facebook groups. Facebook groups don't play, man. I don't want to ever get on the Facebook groups bad side. The web sleuths, they don't play. The Wiggins trial. Okay, let me check that out. What's the Wiggins trial? Wiggins trial. I never heard of this. Wiggins trial. I'm going to make a new email too. Right now I have iCkEdMeL at iCkEdMeL.com, but I'm going to make something called like submit at iCkEdMeL.com or something like that. I own that domain so people can send me stories specifically to that one email. Because there was the other story. I can't even remember the guy's name. That was kind of interesting too. Oh, and Evelyn sent me the whole. There was this bust they did recently. What's that guy's name? Judd something. Judd Grady. Okay. Let me know. I don't want to play the one company because that one company will play my video. Little dirty bastards. See if I can find them. 5 days ago. It says I watched it. I don't remember watching this. You want to check this out real quick? I'll be saying, all right, good night for like an hour long, 2 hours long. No, I'm not going to keep this long, though. Let's see real quick. What's going on?
Operate.
So arrest 17 people accused of preying on children. Let's check it out. I don't know that we can watch the whole thing, but whoever's still here. Late night crew. 10:30 is late night. I'm old. 10 o'clock late night.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being with us today. I have two of my colleagues who I highly respect, and Director Byrd from Winter Haven. He is the Director of Public Safety for not only the police department, but the fire department. If you find me calling him Chief, he said that's okay because he was the chief before he was the director. And Chief Andy Ray, who I've worked with.
I'm going to fast forward just a little.
Was all about. They joined us as well as members of the Orlando Police Operation Child Protector. And once again, Child Protector is very important to us. It's very important to the community.
You work at Disney?
Most importantly, it's important to the children who we saved. What you see on this board here, and I'm going to go over this individually, are deviants. Incredible deviants. They travel from as far away as Clewiston, Florida. One even came from Los Angeles. He was in the Orlando area, decided that he'd stop in and engage
There's a lady there,
13 and 14-year-old child in sex. But much to their chagrin, instead of meeting with children, young children, they were met by law enforcement officers from the police departments as well as the sheriff's office who were online, undercover, posing as children.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to introduce you to these folks for just a few minutes and give you some of the information that is pertinent to their deviant conduct. These are nasty, nasty, nasty people. And when we go through this, understand that obviously we can't even use the words that they used. We obviously can't show you the pictures and the video clips that they sent to what they thought were 13-year-old little girls and little boys. But we'll start with Jonathan McGrew. Jonathan works for Disney.
Damn.
He's a custodian. He works at Hollywood Studios, and he dates Savannah Lawrence.
Oh, no.
Guess what? She's a custodian. She works for Disney Hollywood Studios.
Interesting.
So this pair showed up thinking that they would have a threesome with a 13-year-old little girl. The suspect sent videos of he and Savannah having sex to what he thought was a 13-year-old child. In fact, he said to the child, "We want to enjoy this opportunity. We don't want to rush. And then at the conclusion, maybe even we'll cuddle a little bit." Are you kidding me? That's how you're talking toward 13-year-old children. He went on to say that our fantasy is to play stepdad,
oh my God,
stepdaughter, stepmom, teacher, student, maybe even shoplifter, where we do a strip search. So he gave all of these details before the two of them showed up. Well, guess what? Savannah said, "I'm just a follower." But she admitted and confessed that they came there to engage a child.
Damn.
Well, if that's not enough, Disney employees, how about another one?
Another one? Disney?
This one.
Yo, What the heck is going on? Wow. I didn't watch this because I didn't think it was going to be like, I thought it was just a regular catch, you know, but damn.
This one is a lifeguard at Disney Animal Kingdom Lodge. Kenneth Aquino, he's 26. He left his girlfriend, who was 7 months pregnant with his child,
with these people,
in order to go have sex with a
Jesus
child,
Christ.
a 13-year-old. He bragged about his prowess and how wonderful he was. He's a Navy veteran.
Oh my
That's
God.
right. He was working toward a dive team or a SEAL team or some kind of special ops job. They did a background on him and found out that he had friends or affiliates that were gang members, and they tossed him. But that didn't stop him from showing up in his work clothes from Disney in order to have sex. He confessed. And then we have Juan Guadalupe Arroyo. He's a registered nurse for Advent Healthcare and Celebration.
My God.
Now, don't you know that you want to wake up in a hospital with a registered nurse that was just visiting a 14-year-old to have sex? Well, Juan was locked up, and he didn't have the opportunity to do any kind of thing with a 14-year-old. And then there's Philip Nelson. He traveled to meet a 14-year-old girl. He left his 7- and 8-year-old children with his mother so he could show up to have sex with a child. That's right. He's employed by Powertown Line Construction, and he confessed that he left his children with his mother so he could have sex.
Let me just say, I love what these guys are doing. I like that they're taking the time to come out and go into detail, you know, each person, however far they're going to go. I like that they're putting this on blast instead of just one little article that the news don't even talk about this really. They might put a 20-second, 30-second clip. I like what these guys are doing. Crazy. Imagine having kids and going to go meet kids to hook up. Or a pregnant wife. Dudes showing up in their work uniform.
Did I mention our detectives that work this operation are simply the very best? They're skilled in talking as if they're 13 and 14-year-old children. And they worked around the clock for a week in order to arrest 17 people. So now we'll introduce you to Carlos Flores. He is a store manager for Starbucks. I bet they're proud. He's assigned to the Orlando International Airport. He has a 13-year-old female who he was pursuing and thought that he was going to engage in sex. But he did not want to come inside the building. He wanted the girl to meet him in his car, because that was his fantasy, to have sex with a child in the car. Now, because of HIPAA, I won't tell you which one, but I can tell you that one of the people that we are talking about today was HIV positive. Did you hear what I'm telling you? He's HIV positive. He showed up to have unprotected sex with what he thought was a child. Now, if that's not the worst of the worst, I can't imagine how it gets any worse. The guy is HIV positive. Let me say that again, because, you know, you just can't believe it when you hear it the first time. He's HIV positive. He shows up to have what he thinks is going to be unprotected sex with a child, with a little girl. Fortunately, our detectives were there instead of a 13-year-old child. But guess what? Had it been a curious little girl as opposed to our very experienced detectives, she would have been directly exposed to HIV this weekend. And then there's Thomas Snyder. He is a custodian. There's something with custodians, this operation. But he works for Valencia Hills Nursing and Rehab Center in Lakeland. He thought he was showing up to have sex with a 14-year-old boy.
You're a whole weirdo.
In fact, he was at work when he was
Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you, man?
carrying on the conversations with the undercover operatives. You can't make this up. You can't make up.
Well, let's take it back.
Snyder. He is a custodian. There's something with custodians, this operation. But he works for Valencia Hills Nursing and Rehab Center in Lakeland. He thought he was showing up to have sex with a 14-year-old boy. In fact, he was at work when he was carrying on the conversations with the undercover operatives. You can't make this up. You can't make up what I'm about to tell you. He says, I like smelly feet. Did you hear that? He likes smelly feet.
I'm not surprised, honestly.
He wanted to smell the little boy's feet. And then he wanted to play with his toes.
Jesus Christ.
This dude right here, 5 brain cells, 4 aren't working.
Wow.
All of these guys, 5 brain cells, 4 aren't working. These are dangerous people. He talked really, really nasty during the undercover conversations, which tells us that that was probably part of his fantasy or his sexual desire. And then there's Jeremiah Davis from Clewiston. He came from Clewiston. He is a garbage truck driver. That's what he does. He hauls garbage to the dump. Well, we hauled him to the jail. He's also a Army veteran, and he thought he was going to show up for a 14-year-old girl. And then there's David Ring. David Ring's not employed, but he sent videos doing nasty things to this child, what he thought was a 14-year-old girl. He liked to talk nasty. He had a lot of deviant comments that he made along the way. He said his fantasy was to meet her in a pharmacy bathroom to engage her.
Here we go with the bathrooms.
Her in sex. This guy's got a problem. The reality is they all have a lot of problems that they've created for themselves by violating the law, and we want to send them to prison. We want to keep them away from little girls and little boys. Then there's Jared Justice, all the way from Los Angeles, California.
Damn.
He showed up on vacation, but he only needed to buy a one-way ticket because he's not flying back to Los Angeles anytime soon. He's married. Mrs. Justice, did you hear that? Your married husband showed up from Los Angeles thinking he was going to have sex with a 13-year-old little girl while you're in Los Angeles behaving and holding the house down. His last name is Justice. That's what we're going to get. Justice for justice. And our justice for justice, we hope, will be 10 or 15 years in prison. This ain't California. You know, there won't be a wave and a smile and out the back door here.
That's California. That is California, bro. that is. Oh, all right. Bye. See you. We'll see you back next time. All right. No, you don't have to pay nothing. Yeah, we'll see you back next time.
Oh, he brought condoms and candy. Sour Patch Kids.
Hey, Kratom. Whoa, condoms, candy, Sour Patch Kids?
I don't think they came from Los Angeles. He stopped at the convenience store.
Mm.
And there's Julio Cedeno Jr. He's a
No.
contractor. He's from Zephyr Hills. He's married.
Wait, what? Oh, wait.
Cedeno Jr.
Lord Almighty.
And there's Julio Cedeno Jr. He's a contractor. He's from Zephyr Hills. He's married. He thought he was going to have sex with a 13-year-old. Now, all he did was transmit harmful materials. He would not travel. So he's married. He talked about having sex with a 13-year-old child, but he only transferred harmful materials. What does that mean? Nasty photographs, usually of himself or of some other deviant sexual acts. I don't think his wife's going to be happy about this.
Well, these married people too. The heck? You got Disney people, married people, we got couples
Then
too.
we
One
have
couple.
Lior Inbar. He delivers pizzas for Domino's out of Orlando. He thought he was going to have sex with a 14-year-old child. And he wanted to have a safe word for her. Well, we have a safe word, jail. He's in jail. He can't hurt her or anyone else. He lived with his parents. A lot of these folks live with their mom or live with their parents.
Mama's
And there's
love.
Joshua Ortega.
Oh,
He
Lord.
says he worked at the L House. He lives with his mom. He wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old girl. Mom, you need to have a talk with this dude.
Oh, shit.
He's your son.
This guy looks, you can see too. Like some of the people, and then there's others that you can clearly see, like, oh my God, yeah.
He was living at home, and he wants to have sex with a little girl.
And where's he going to
You
do
need
it?
to have a talk with him.
They're going to bring him back to the
You need
house?
to tell
With
him.
Mama?
That he's going to prison for a long time.
Mama's
The
love.
last one I'm going to speak about here is Edward McGaffigan. He's from Orlando. He says he's a professional poker player. He lost. It didn't work well. He doubled down, and we trumped him. He sent harmful material. He thought it was a 14-year-old girl. So when we went to pick him up,
I was wondering, does he practice all this, like all the, you know, the little tongue-in-cheek stuff? Does he script this stuff in his head? Like, does he, I guess maybe he scripts it. And I guess he's reading, it makes sense to have the notes behind the picture. I guess he has notes behind the picture. I'd need notes too. I couldn't just probably off the top of my head.
we actually showed him the chats. You know what he said? Oh, this is real bad. No kidding. It's real bad. Now you say to yourself, Self, why didn't he travel? He couldn't travel. Somebody stole his car. So he just talked nasty and sent harmful material. So at the end of the day, this is just one more investigation of many that we have. But the strength, once again, of our investigations are with the men and women of the police departments who work very, very hard alongside of us to make this successful. Let me turn the podium first over to Chief Andy Ray and then to Director Byrd for their comments.
I think I might
get to children. Try to obviously share for his leadership on this particular operation, operations of this sort. Operation Child Protector is another success. Obviously, our concern is we all share the concern, and that is for kids. We know it's parents and grandparents' jobs to look after their children, to try to give them guidance and to protect them from things that are out there. The web is a dangerous place. There are lots of places that that people like this, bad actors, can get to children. And it's important for them to understand that and to reinforce that with their kids. There are lots of opportunities to get in between that, and so we want parents and grandparents to do that. In addition to that, it's our job to help protect those kids from people who would prey on them. And so
I think I might just call it from here. I think.
We continue to do these things and we keep having results like this. Right here. It's not going away. Again, parents.
You just come
here
back
to
on.
get to the children. And they are online scouring
Online.
for children. So don't think that this was their first time. And don't think that they haven't found some child in the past to attack. But on this day and this time, the detectives from Orlando, Orange County Sheriff's Office, Winter Haven Police, Auburndale Police, and the Sheriff's Office stopped them. And our goal is to send them to prison for a long time. Other questions?
Sheriff, the pool seems to be getting smaller. I mean, you've done a ton of these over the course of years. Do you think some of these guys are finally getting the message?
You know, you would like to think that the ones that weren't locked up, maybe they've gotten the message. Some of them have gotten a little more difficult to arrest. Some of them just won't come to Polk County any longer. But my colleagues do these operations around the state, and we partner up. Like, we'll go help other jurisdictions and other parts of the state, just as Orlando and Orange County came to help us this time with Winter Haven and Auburndale, who's there every time with us. So at the end of the day, when we started this, it was not unusual, as you said, to arrest 30 or 40 at a time. But 17's the most we've gotten in a long time, unfortunately. So they don't go away. And as you can see, these are not kids. These are not kids doing stupid stuff. These are adults, at least chronologically. I'm not sure where they are mentally to do something like this, but.
So why the difference in numbers?
I think that we are effective at locating them. There's a lot of these folks that are currently in prison from past operations. There are a lot of them that are now designated sex offenders that may be out of prison, but we watch, and they can't legally have access to technology, which that cuts down the population. I think our colleagues from around the state are arresting people, but we are happy that we caught 17, but normally a good operation is anything around 8 to 10 now.
I'm just like, where are these people online? I guess what, social media? Like back in the day it was AOL. I don't think they had this stuff on Craigslist. They had the back page thing, but these guys they're looking for kids. So maybe social media, like I don't know, TikTok, Instagram. I'm not sure, man. Weirdo stuff. The other thing too, I was talking with a friend the other day, and we were talking about like what these kids are doing these days, and I think these kids, because some of the stories I've covered, some of these kids have an extra phone. Because some of their parents are like monitoring them and they have apps on the phone and all this kind of stuff. And so these kids, they got like a burner phone to have the real conversations, and they have other alternate social media accounts and all that kind of stuff. It's a new day and age. Let me see if anything else. If not, we'll call it, because I just wanted to keep this kind of short. Sunday night, man.
Well, when you think about it, ask me again, because I'm not going anyplace. Let's hang in there.
Yeah, I saw that, Janine. We watched that
and if
like
this,
a week or two
if this
ago.
one gets past you, we'll have another operation. Just write it down and save it for the next one, because it'll be applicable.
Yeah, I think I'm going to call it. Oh, wait. What's this? They go back down?
Eric Rowe. He's 32 years of. Now, it's separate from this investigation. Our detectives just did a remarkable job making the arrest of Eric Rowe. Let me tell you about
Xbox
Eric
PlayStation.
Rowe. He's 32 years of age. We have him charged with capital sexual battery of a child that he had access to. He has been inappropriately touching this 8-year-old child. He has been inappropriately touching this 8-year-old child since she was 4 years old. And we have documented by his own admission that there has been at least 10 molestations during that period of time by his statements. When it was discovered that he had actually sexually battered this child, who is now 8 years of age, he made the statement that his conduct was animalistic. I agree with that. He said he's ashamed of himself. I agree with that, but it's a little too late. So when you think that this guy was attacking a girl, a baby, from the time she was 4 until she was 8, when it just came to our attention the other day, and he actually made a statement that the victim would need psychological counseling, then he said, for what we did together. Not what we did together. That baby will need psychological counseling for what you did to her. He told the victim, we got to keep it a secret. It's our secret. Well, it's no secret. The most we can do with him legally is to lock him up for a capital felony, hope that he's convicted, and spends the rest of his life in prison. But I want you to get a close look at a very dangerous, deviant child predator. This is what one looks like. Any questions?
Jesus.
Okay, thank you very much.
Wow, what a way to
We'll
end
see you
off.
the
That's
next
crazy.
time. Take care.
Was not expecting that one. I just happened to scroll towards the end. I was like, all right, let me just see what's at the very end, and then we'll call it. I with that kind of stuff too, I just don't even know what to say. Just don't have words, man, because it's just like you say every word in the book. And he described himself as animalistic. I don't know, man. I can't even. What do you say to that? Anyway, so again, for the 15th, 20th time, thank you guys again for joining me. This was off the cuff. I think I'd like to do this once a weekend. I think it'd be better Saturday night because Sunday everybody's going to work. But I think once a weekend, just off the cuff, watch a couple of videos, different things, and then on the week or during the week, back to focusing on the stories, like hyper focused on different stories, and hopefully continue to grow. So that's why it's just so paranoid to have your kids in school or any activities, even family. You know what I'm saying? Like only immediately like mother, father, that's it. I mean, maybe grandma or this amount of time, whatever, but we need to know who's around them. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just you just don't know these days. And these people are in Disney, these people are in daycare. These people are in schools. These people are teachers. Heck, I think wasn't there a cop or some shit too one time? And it's like they put themselves in these positions of being close to these people. If you want to know a creepy story, I'm just going to put the link down below. Check the story out when you have some time that I covered. This was another local story. This guy's a total creeper. I'm going to put the link. Save the link. Put it on a playlist or something. I'm going to put the link down, but This guy right here. Total creeper. Pulling up on cars, following women, stalking women. Allegedly ran out of a car one time and started chasing a woman as she was jogging. I pulled up court documentation on this dude. I really kind of went in with this video. Super creepy. I don't think the guy can control himself, honestly. I don't know that he's ever actually done anything, but there was a report too that somebody under like 13 years old, 11 years old, couldn't confirm it was him. Because the thing with this guy is there's a bunch of police reports that fit his description. A couple of times I believe he was caught, but there was a bunch of reports and the police collected all these reports in different neighborhoods. And one of the descriptions was somebody that's a child. He would allegedly park by a school when the kids are getting out. The kids are walking by. This guy's in the car, like taking care of himself in the open and on purpose. Weirdo stuff. Okay, this story, I was like, holy crap. Because, oh, and here's the lady. Why don't I just play this real quick? Weirdo shit.
Involved in the attempted, I'm not even going to say the word.
Need to get a nice haircut like that again.
But you see it right there.
Safety alert you saw.
Man in scrubs.
First on 10.
A young local woman was just out jogging yesterday afternoon when she had to run for her life, getting away from a man she says was trying to grab her. Local 10's Christian De La Rosa reports from Hollywood.
The police say it went down right here on North 14th Avenue, right beside the Hollywood Beach golf course. And now we have a critical clue into who may have been behind this. New surveillance video and pictures obtained by Local 10 News. Police say it's a royal blue four-door sedan, possibly a Chevy, involved in an attempted abduction of a Hollywood woman.
You just don't know who could be right behind you.
It was 2:30 Tuesday afternoon.
I had my music playing in my ears and everything.
This 19-year-old who has asked us not to use her name says she was on a run down North 14th Avenue along the Hollywood Beach golf course, and it was raining.
And then this guy rolls down his window and was like, "Oh, do you need a ride home?" I was like, "No, thank you."
She kept running.
Really, Melody?
Faster. It's when she says the man made a U-turn.
And then he pulls over, gets out of the car, starts coming towards me,
chasing her as she was running for her life. The college freshman says he got dangerously close.
It was almost his fingertip like brushed up on me, and if he was a little bit faster than me, something bad could have happened.
I was just torn to shreds.
I don't know, Nate. That's a good question.
I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine.
The young woman making it home safely to her mother.
I was just stunned as a parent because you don't expect that to happen in your neighborhood. You don't expect that to happen at 2:30 in the afternoon.
So the thing with this is that I ended up going into, let's see. I mean, I really kind of deep dove into this story, but there was a portion too. Let me see. Where's that portion? I don't know where I did it. I might have just read it off. There was one where with this guy pulled up all his court documents, and it was pretty creepy. So, yeah, definitely check that video out if you have some time. But yeah, I'm gonna call it. Thank you guys so much. Love you. Have a good night. Take care. These people are everywhere. I mean, you don't want to be paranoid. You don't want to be paranoid, but just, I mean, aware. There's a lot. There's a lot. Real quick before we go. Big say you need a shirt, t-shirt that says real quick before we go. 3 hours later. Oh my god, yo. Xavier, yeah, man. I gotta look and see what happened with that guy. Because he was supposed to go to court. And some people like that, they slip through the system. And there's just a bunch of reports. And they're deemed circumstantial, but it feels like it fits the MO. A lot of it does, you know. Some guy in his car, naked or with his pants down, you know, jacking himself off. and following women and following the woman on the same route every day, you know? So I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Good night. Peace. Take care. This time for real. This time for real. Adios. Vaya con Dios. Adios, muchachos.